Good afternoon, guys. My name is Simon Hiller, and also we're going to talk today about education, and we're also going to talk about swimming, gym. But what we're going to talk about educations, it may be your first time heard that way, but we're gonna tell you today why education it is important for you to be educated, and what is educations. And we're gonna tell you some type of truth that you may didn't know or you may don't know about education. So first of all, let's talk about what is the importance of education, why you should be educated. So to begin, to be educated, you have to go to school so you can get like a good skill of talking. You can get like a good knowing about things. You can get like a good positions position after your graduation, your degrees, your diplomas. You can have a good job. All those things they are the important things that make you feel like, oh, I need to be educated. But what behind educations is not always about school. And I'm not against school. School is is a good way for everyone, every young children to be educated. And without school, I can tell you, with children's teenager who growing without school, we just have a working future. But I'm going to tell you some truth you didn't know about educations. So some people think to be educated is always about going to school. For example, you can see like some people may say, "Oh, I cannot be friend with this guy or with this young man, with this young lady because she didn't go to school. Her education level is low. She's not knowing enough." For another example, you can feel like another person say, I'm not gonna be friend with this person because he didn't go to school, so he may have a bad attitude. But when you describe educations, you describe it from what you learn from school, what you get from school, but you not describe education from what the true education that you have in your heart, the true educations, like the true education you are, the true educated that you are. So what do I mean by that? I mean, to be educated is not always about school, because sometimes you see some people who go into school after getting the diplomas, getting the degrees, and their life going down, and then we call it educated. But in the end of the day, you see a person who didn't go to school, he be more behaved, more kind, he acting in the way of a person who get all his diploma formations or the skill of talk, even he didn't go to school. And when you get the one who go to school, you'll be surprised. So what do I mean by that? I mean, you go into school to learn, to get a knowledge. You can say also to be educated, but the true education, it is the person you are, the one you become. So let's talk about swimming. So swim in the water is something that's really important that a lot of people doesn't know. For example, when you swim in the water, it's good for your health, your heart, your oxygens, the temperature of your body. When you're swimming in the water, your health, how I can say that again, your sugar, a lot of part that's really important for your health. When you're swimming in the water, there's a big difference that is happening to your health. For example, as you can see, in this generation, a lot of people finding out, as science already prove it. A lot of people finding out. You can see a lot of old old men like grandpa, grandma. You see them always at the beach. Sometimes you see them at the pool. What they doing? They swimming. They having fun. But they also know swimming is not just having fun, but it also have something that is really important that it do to their body. So what I'm trying to tell you, it is important for you. Like, you may feel it's a risk to go to a beach because it's not everyone like it, but to be swimming, it's really important to have like a in charge oxygens or discharge oxygens. What I mean by that, like, you release and you receive. So when you're swimming in the water, your body have something that it release and also have something that it receive. So which means swimming in the water is something that's really important. And to take the last fact, we're gonna talk about gyms. But to talk about gyms, I also have some like demonstrations. I'm gonna like prove, I'm gonna show you, and to explain to you why it is important to go to the gyms. Some people going to the gyms just to have fun. Some people going to have muscles. Some people also just going to the gyms because they know the truth about sport, the truth about exercise, the truth about the body oxygens, the truth about the health that they have in the body. So, for example, as you may know already, go to the gyms or do some exercise at home or anywhere you are. You're just doing it. It's really important for your health. Why it is important? It is because your body have a certain, like, how I can say that, a certain energy that your body receive, and sometimes that you need to release. And to release those energy, they're not just gonna go away. You have to exercise. There's some type of movement you may do. This is why you see some people have stroke. Some people have cancer. Some people have high sugar. Some other sickness. Why? Because they keep their body at one place. And doctor, as science already said, it's not good for you to be sitting at home every day. Even when you are working, if you're working an easy job, it is good for you to do some exercise. Even if you're working a hard job, it is still also important for you to exercise. Why? Because when you exercise, the energy your body take from what you eat by the day or by the month you have been eating or by the week, maybe even a year. But the energy that your body have been taking, when you exercise, your body release them. And it's good for oxygen to be going out and going in. So I'm gonna show you today some type of things that I use at home to do some exercise. Okay. For example, I use this. This is a 25 pound. It's really heavy. But I'm gonna show you how I use it at home because when you exercise, it's really good for your health. So, okay, I use it like this. Like this. Do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So what I just do, if I keep doing it, you will see I'm getting sweat. So which means the energy that I have in my body is going out. And also by doing it, I receive something. By release, I receive. So I can tell you guys, keeping your education seriously, and then also keeping your health seriously, so you can be safe, you can have a good future, a good health, a good education by your behavior. Thank you.